Okay, so quick pregnancy update. Thanks to everyone who watched one of my most popular videos, the 33-week pity party. The pity party has moved on now, and I'm feeling less sorry for myself. Partly because I managed to find a top that fitted me that is in my favourite kind of neon-y fluorescent pink. I do look like a whale in it, but you know, who cares? I've only got 5 weeks left. I made a dramatic decision, having gone around to look at the flat that we were supposed to be moving into, and said, well, we're not moving. So now we're putting a ton of stuff into storage, which is kind of stressful but kind of amazing, because you think, look at all the space we're going to have and it's all going to be fine. So that's good. And the little baby's been moving around loads. And what else has happened? Everything's less pitiful. I'm feeling less sorry for myself. I'm still incredibly tired, but I'm putting my feet up more. So I'm relaxing more, so I'm getting more done. So I'm feeling less exhausted, if that makes sense, because I was just wandering around being exhausted, not getting anything done. So I was like, actually, why don't you just nap, and you're still not getting anything done, but you might get something done after you've napped, which is actually what's happening. I thought I would do a pity party update. One of the things that I was moaning about was the fact that I had to move, which was entirely my choice. And what happened was we were going to move because the flat that we're living in, the kids' rooms are in the basement, and the basement is damp, and I didn't want to put a newborn baby down there. So we were going to move to another flat, and we got there, and the room that the babies would have to share was damp. And I was a bit like, why am I moving from 2 damp bedrooms to 1 damp bedroom? Why don't we just fix the damp as best as possible and try and move somewhere once the baby's born that isn't damp at all? So we did that instead. So I haven't had to move. So that's something nice. And instead what we did was we moved a lot of stuff into storage. We're basically living in my late father-in-law's flat. So we have all of my stuff, all of my husband's stuff, all of my father-in-law's stuff. And it's a kind of a tight fit. And so what we've done is we've just put a whole load of stuff in storage, which isn't cheap, but has just given us a whole lot more room for another person to come and be here. And that was a big relief. The flat we're living in now is in a really nice location, and I was sort of sad to be leaving that. We've ordered all the stuff from IKEA for the baby's room. My husband has completely damp-proofed and painted and made the kids' rooms downstairs look really nice for me, because I've gone into turbo nest mode. So he's been amazing doing that. And today is Tuesday. On Friday we are going away for a weekend for a baby moon / it's our 6-year wedding anniversary. We're flat packing furniture in the morning and then dropping Ned at my mum's and going to a hotel in the New Forest for the weekend, which will be really exciting. We're both kind of worried that I'll go into labour because we've got massages booked and we need a weekend off. But that will be really nice. And so we're sort of under control. I'm still really tired and breathless, but you know, I'm trying to do less, and therefore the tiredness isn't as bad. It's the end of the day, bath time that really does it for me. Not my bath time. My son's bath time is sort of like a hammer on the head for me, and it just makes me really tired. But that's fine. I've still got a trapped nerve in my back, which I didn't mention last time, but I have a trapped nerve in my back which I've had since I was about 5 months pregnant, and there's nothing it'll either fix itself, which it hasn't done yet, or they can fix it after I've had the baby. And it kind of has good days and bad days. but it's sort of annoying. The indigestion is still off the scale terrible, really bad. I thought it was bad with my son. It's terrible this time. So I'm sleeping upright, which adds to the exhaustion. Never, ever, ever overestimate being able to lie flat to sleep. It's a whole other level of tiredness if you have to sleep sitting up. But yeah, I'm not having to move. I can't remember what else I was being pitiful about. Potty training is going fine. Potty training is fine. He's sort of done. We have the odd accident, but it's not sort of 5 changes of clothes, constant washing, constant drying, constant cleaning up pee with Dettol. That's it. I'm not quite as pitiful as I was, and it was really nice of everyone who sent me nice comments. Thank you. You did make me feel better. And that's about it. I haven't got any sort of pregnancy update. I saw the midwife last week for the 36-week appointment. Bump is big. I think she thinks it's coming early. She told me to go home and pack my maternity bag. For those who would like too much information, the head's 3/5 engaged, which is making me officially the slowest walker ever. I actually bore myself at the speed of my walking. I've also got to the stage where I can't really eat. I just can't fit as much in, which is weird because the baby's dropped down, so you'd think I'd have more stomach room, but I think I'm so big for my body size. If I stand up you won't be able to see it. But I think I'm so big for my body size anyway that nothing's got any room anymore. So I can kind of eat big lunches, but then it's game over. Which is reassuring because I've been packing on the pounds as I did with last time. Yeah, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you soon.